walkouts, as Mr. Speaker said yesterday, are part of parliamentary practice or democracies across the world. Walkouts are used to register protest or register displeasure with even decisions of government or decisions of the other side of the house. And so this is not the first time we have seen a side or say the minority stage a walkout, and this will not be the last time that we will see them do that. But walkouts must be based or grounded on substantive issues that you believe that you have a point such that people can agree with your walkout. And so when the minority said they were walking out because of electoral violence, that for me surprised me. It was not only disappointing, but shocking to the extent that, like I said before, the NPP minority in parliament today lack the moral courage and the moral authority to even comment on electoral violence. Let us be clear. No one should condone electoral violence of any form. Nobody should support any attempt to bring disorder in our elections. We must all strive to organize free, peaceful, fair elections. But, Joseph, the NPP as a political party and the minority in parliament should not, under any condition in this our Fourth Republic, attempt to talk about electoral violence, because if there is any party that entrenched electoral violence, state-sponsored hooliganism in our elections, it is the NPP. Joseph, from 1957, throughout our elections, we've seen some isolated cases of violence, but we can describe those ones as some political hooliganism, where supporters of NDC, NPP clash, or supporters of CPP, PNC, they do clash in elections. But from 2017, what we witness as electoral violence is clearly different from political hooliganism, because from 2017, the NPP introduced a culture of state-sponsored vigilantism, state-sponsored brutalities in elections, state-sponsored violence. Because under the NPP, we saw men in national security apparel, men who were working for the state, engaged in acts of violence. We saw gun-wielding men attack innocent citizens. A sitting member of parliament was attacked. We saw it, we have the videos. And I would have wished that the so-called evidence or videos that they presented to the chief of staff yesterday should have included some of those footages. Myself, as I sit with you this morning, Joseph, I am a survivor. I was a victim of the Ayawaso West Wuogon by-elections, state-sponsored violence. And so when they stage a walkout, claiming that today they love peaceful democracy, such that the violence that we recorded in Ablekuma, not rerun, is the reason why they stage a walkout. It shows how deeply hypocritical the minority is. Joseph, again, after the Ablekuma North rerun, we have seen actions being taken by our institutions. As we speak, 2 people have been arrested. People are being arraigned before court. Investigations are ongoing. The police have consistently updated us on steps they are taking to bring justice to the families or the individuals that were affected. But Joseph, do you know that when the NPP, after the Ayawaso West Wuogon state-sponsored violence, decided to set up a commission of inquiry, the Emil Short Commission of Inquiry, I have the report here. That report presented the NPP a solid opportunity to deal with the challenge at hand. But what did they do? In a cynical rejection of the report, they selected a few things. Even when the report mentioned individuals that must be dragged before court, they decided not to sanction those people.
Okay.
And these people are claiming that they are so democratic that they are staging a walkout on violence. The hypocrisy for me stinks. I mean, stinking hypocrisy. And the discerning people, the Ghanaian people, want to see justice, not showmanship. Okay. The Ghanaian people want to see peace, not the kind of hypocrisy that they are exhibiting over electoral violence.
I get you suggest
when I speak about this issue, I am very passionate about it because, like I said, I walked to University of Ghana, Legon campus, Legon Hall, your hall, just to monitor. I was accredited by the Electoral Commission without any provocation. Men in national security uniforms, men in the presence of the military and police and officials of government assaulted me. And these are the people with this stinking hypocrisy talking about increasing spate of electoral violence. Again, let me be clear. We must not condone violence. We are calling for justice for victims of the rerun, but that justice must not be limited to Ablekuma North. Every other election in 2020, 8 people lost their lives. In Kasua during registrations, Hawa Kumsen openly admitted that she fired gunshots at people. These are the people that must all be brought to book.
So Edem, I get to suggest that, I mean, outside, if we take the NPP out of it, you agree that with what's happening at Ablekuma, it's an issue of concern.
It was an issue of concern because we saw
the party that is raising the issue.
It is not my challenge is not only the party. It is about the selective outrage and the fact that out of their sheer hypocrisy, they are trying to draw some parity between Ablekuma North rerun and what happened at Ayawaso. Look, let me be saying, look, the nuances are different. Ayawaso West Wuogon was state-sponsored violence, state-sponsored, and I'm saying it on record, state-sponsored. Ablekuma North, the videos we have seen showed a clash between party supporters, clearly failure of the police and the Electoral Commission's own security protocols. The difference must be clear.
That's right.
The NPP minority in parliament, and especially, and let me say this to my chief whip, he's my leader in parliament, but I will show you a video where he was inciting NPP supporters that when they meet, when there is a clash. So I'm not Dompré, my leader in parliament. That hypocrisy stinks. He shouldn't even be the one talking about electoral violence. When there's a video, I will let you play it, was inciting NPP supporters that when you meet NDC supporters during elections and there is a fight, make sure you support your colleague NPP to fight and all of that, to beat up the NDC. Such a person is the one leading this fight against electoral violence. Please, the stinking hypocrisy must be done away with.